So I'm standing here in front of 5480 Holborn Road, where we just put this house under contract. And right now I've got First Home Defense currently at the home doing a home inspection. And we're going to talk to Steve today and find out why home inspections are so important and things that he looks for during a home inspection. So this should be educational for you. Hope it helps you out. Stay tuned. We're here with Scott from First Home Defense, and I'm going to have him explain a little bit about what all is involved in a home inspection and why you need to do it. Scott, tell me, why is it important for a homeowner to have a home inspection prior to buying?
Mainly it's peace of mind, just knowing what you're buying. Obviously it's one of the biggest expenses you're going to have in your lifetime, and what we do is go through and make sure that the structural integrity, the safety issues of the home are fixed before you move in. So,
what are some common things that you find on a home inspection that people need to worry about?
a lot of minor things like GFCI protection for bathrooms, for garages, kitchens. Some of the stuff that we find around here, especially with the military fogged windows, a lot of times you can't see it when it first starts, but then eventually you don't know when it's going to happen. So.
And those have to be replaced prior to getting a VA loan.
Correct.
So that's an important thing.
Another thing the VA looks at, which is not a big deal, but screens. Anything
Screens.
that has holes in it or missing screens, they don't like that. So.
Tell us kind of typically what you do when you start a home inspection.
Basically, I start on the outside. I just look at everything on the outside, the general characteristics of the house, and then the vegetation. You don't want vegetation rubbing up against the house or on the roof. So I'll move around the house, check all the GFCIs, check the water. From there, I go up to the roof, and if I can walk the roof, if it's not too steep or too high, I'll walk the roof, make sure that it's sound, no missing shingles or anything else, any other issues. Then it's up into the attic. We go into every attic and check up there.
While you're there, explain to me what is involved in a wind mitigation inspection.
The wind mid is basically how well the house is going to withstand wind. So they look at how the decking is nailed down to the joists, how far the nails are spaced, whether they're 60 nails, 80 nails, staples. The old houses have staples. We also look for window protection, if they have any of that, like the hurricane shutters or the fabric, anything to protect the windows. Then we look at the general condition of the roof. So.
And wind mitigation is important to get you a break on your insurance.
Correct.
So that's an important thing. Okay, what else? If I'm a seller, would it not be important for me to have an inspection done prior to putting it on the market?
Yes, sir. We do the pre-listing inspections. So we can come in, and the pre-listing inspections basically we walk through. You get an hour, and we'll walk through and we'll do everything that we normally do. We just don't do a report. However, the homeowner can follow us around right down to the main stuff that they want to get fixed. And then that should alleviate some of the headache coming, towards the end.
After the contract.
Correct. So a lot of the stuff is fixed. My easiest job is when I go in and there's nothing,
Nothing to see.
So, and then that just makes it easier to close too.
Awesome. Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Uh-huh.
All right, so there was a quick little insight on home inspections and why they're important. It's kind of some basics on what a home inspector does, what he's looking for. It's for your peace of mind and to ensure that the home that you're buying or selling meets up to inspection standards, and you know what kind of condition the home is before you buy it. It can be, pretty critical to know that if you've got a roof that has to be replaced, you're going to want to know that prior to getting up to closing day when it's too late. So home inspections are very important. I also would advise my sellers to have one done prior to putting it on the market. As Scott was saying, that way you know ahead of time the issues that you may have to correct or fix before it becomes a real headache. So some good things to consider, and I hope that this was informative and helped you out. and look for more videos. Thanks.